Whoa, what time is it? It is 8 p.m. What's going on? My name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist, professional artist for 25 years, working on titles for Marvel, DC, Transformers, film, video games, YouTube for 12 years now. It's 8 p.m. and I am streaming. What's going on? It's not 5 a.m.? No, sir. and I will admit to you guys, I've been trying to stream all day long today. It's just something always came up today, and it's always been stopping me from streaming. Almost missed the day. We have gone live every single day this year, and I wasn't going to miss a day. And today is actually a very, very special stream, so I'm actually expecting quite a few people who's never been to my stream before, because I'm definitely at a more reasonable time for the West Coast, more reasonable time for the East Coast. You know, if you're not doing anything on a Saturday night, well, right now, if you're a wrestling fan, you're watching Saturday Night's main event. I'm not. I'm here with you guys, and we're going to hang out today. So whatever platform you're watching on, YouTube, X, Twitter, Twitch, and, of course, YouTube, please do give me a follow. If this is your first time watching my stream, make sure that you hit the follow, hit the bell, hit like, all that fun stuff. And a huge shout out to my friend Kenyatta. He actually commissioned me to do this drawing today, all right? And this is actually a very special present for his wife. Her name is Rhonda. So Rhonda, this is a very extremely early birthday present for you, because I realized yesterday I spilled the beans. This was supposed to be a secret. And I had no idea. But for some reason, I saw comments, and I had no idea you were watching the live stream, but you found out about the gift. So a very early happy birthday to you, to our friend Rhonda. And hopefully you like this. This is for you. This is a commission that I'm doing for my friend Kenyatta and Rhonda. Happy birthday to you, Rhonda, when eventually your birthday comes around. And hopefully I do it justice. Okay, guys, so we're going to do a storm. This is the storm that I'm the most familiar with, okay? So even though this is from the animated series, we are doing a Jim Lee style storm, and we're going to go ahead and do that right now. But what I did want to do for my friend Rhonda here is I'm going to try to make Storm look a little bit more like her. Okay, we're going to try to make it look a little bit like her. So thank you guys for watching, whatever platform, again, you are watching on. Thank you so much. Let me just pull up the, I'm going to pull up the Instagram chat. And there, Blackman Avengers, thank you for joining in today. If you don't know me by now, that's just my marketing thing, right? So, but thank you for subscribing, my friend. I appreciate it. Let me just do one thing here. Just pulling off the Instagram chat here, and we are going to get going, okay, guys? Right away. So I'm hoping this will take about an hour and a half to 2 hours, something around those lines. That's me on the chat. I can actually hear myself over there. Howdy, Edwin. How you doing? Good to see you. Shady Uber driver. What a name. Shady Uber driver. Good to see you. Vision Works, how you doing? Good afternoon. How am I tonight? Doing well. And why don't we go ahead and we're going to actually get drawing immediately here. You can already see, if you can see very faintly, I already sketched this out. So I have an idea of what this is going to look like already. And I kind of erased it. So we're going to go ahead and start going ahead and drawing this right now. Hey, man, Twitch is not working for me when I watch, by the way. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I don't have time to fix it right now because I'm starting this uber late. Uber late. So right now I am going ahead and I am sketching out the head here, guys, okay? So, okay, and again, before I did do some sketching just to make the stream a little bit easier. I did some sketching earlier just to, make sure I get everything where I want it to be. Still, yeah, but to be honest, after I sketched it, I'm not sure if I'm 100% liking what I'm seeing right now, but we will see how it goes, okay? But I do want this to look like Rhonda. I do want this to look like Rhonda, so we will see how it's going, okay? Core 119 Real say, are you doing the white costume of the black leather and mohawk? No, we're doing something similar to this, okay? Doing something similar to this. But at the end of the day, it's my version. That's what we're doing today. My friends, my version. My version of Storm here, okay? But I'm making it look like my friend Rhonda here. So Rhonda has been a fan of mine and a huge Storm fan, so we are drawing this for her. So once again, guys, this is a commission drawing that we're doing here. In the mornings, when we do the morning stream, we usually don't do the commission drawings there. I usually try to do those in a separate stream. So once again, thank you guys for for your support, especially those of you who have commissioned drawings from me. I really do appreciate it. It really helps out. If any of you are interested in a commission from me, you could go ahead to my website. Even though my website is kind of down at the moment, you could go to the contact, and there is a drop-down selection there for commissions, okay? So you could go there, hit go, and then just let me know what you want for a commission, and I will give you a quote on. Oh man, I could do better. I can do better, guys. I can do better. I'm not. Forgive me, guys. Hold on. I gotta do this right. So I'm just gonna quiet down because I'm trying to make this look like her, and it's not. So, likeness is one of those things, guys. Likeness is one of those things where you try to kind of do your best to make it work. You know. Huh? Yes. Sorry, 1 second, guys. We're talking about the Barks Office artist. I did take him out earlier already. Okay, you want to take him out again? Go for it. Yeah. Sorry, my son just got home. Wants to take out the Barks Office artist. So let me just try to fix this here. Slim Diddy J says, James, you have to stop streaming so often. I need to sleep. We'll sleep when the work is done, my friend. We'll sleep when the work is done. So I'm going back and forth, guys, because I'm trying to make this look like my friend Rhonda here. So I'm doing my best. So I have some images of her here. And again, and we will go for there. Chris says, I think my commission, I'm going to request the most detail ever. Well, that's a different price, my friend. But it will be highly detailed. It will be highly detailed, my friend. The most detailed ever. Those are a different story, my friend. I would charge you something else. Oh boy, but Chris, we're actually going to work on your sooner than later. If I have time, I might even do one tomorrow. Chris, I'm doing 2 commissions for him tomorrow. By the way, my friend Kenyatta and Rhonda, they're also Texas natives, like my friend Chris here. So there you go. Let's see. Milton Gia Art says, that's why I don't accept likeness type commissions. That's right. Not easy, for sure, my friend. Not easy. But at the same time, like I've done commissions at cons, where people have actually came up to me and asked me to draw them as superheroes and stuff like that. And in fact, I just finished one. We did one yesterday I charge by the line? Yes, I do. Charge by the lines, my friend. Charge by the line. I just finished one yesterday, guys, where okay, let's look at it a little closer. A little closer. I finished one yesterday. If you guys saw yesterday, I drew another present for their wives. You know, what's it called? You know, that's pretty awesome. That you know, you think my artwork will, you know, your wife is a fan of mine, wants to get some piece of artwork done by me. That actually means a lot to me, more than you guys know. You know, so. Uh, so I've done that at cons where people have asked me to draw their family, draw their families. So it's like a portrait, but draw them as superheroes. I wouldn't actually go and just draw a portrait of the family, you know. But I would, you know, if they want me to draw them as a superhero, you know, I have no problem doing that. I have a lot of fun doing that actually, and it's yeah, just to see the look on their faces. I had a commission once where it was a pair of grandparents or a grandmother. She came up to me. She wanted me to draw her daughter, her son-in-law, and their baby as zombies. They wanted me to draw them as zombies. Oh boy. So Milton says I had some like that, but I'm not 100% sure. I messed their faces up. Yeah, that's the thing, man. You don't know. You don't know. But with that in mind, guys, so that's why I don't mind doing these type of commissions. So if you want me to draw you as a superhero, by all means, you know, I could have been TikTok famous, guys. I could have been TikTok famous. I did this thing on TikTok for a little bit, where I was drawing influencers as superheroes, and you know, it got a lot of traction, like angry reactions at the time. I think he stopped posting now, but he really loved his. You know, I made some friends by doing that on TikTok. And now I'm kind of regretting not keep going with that. I could have been TikTok famous, my friends. I could have been TikTok famous. I could have. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, my friends. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. So. Cora119 Real says, can I get a commission done of an OC? You can, but you're not allowed to publish it. When I say publish it, like some people think that, you know, if they get a commission done by me, they have the rights to do whatever they want with it, like sell it as prints or, you know, what's it called, or make it like a cover of the book. If you want those artwork for that, that's a different, it's a different cost. It's a different cost. So the usage matters, and that's actually something I advise to all of you guys when you're pricing your work. What they're using it for is actually very important. It's actually very, very important. So there, Brian's coming at the start of my stream. Hey, my friend, good to see you. Oh, I need to reply back to you, my friend. Thank you for being here. I need to reply back to you. So. So if you just want me to draw your character, I'll be more than happy to do that. There's a price for that. But if you want me to do like something that you plan on using as a cover for yourself or something along those lines, then that's something we could negotiate. Okay, so that's a little different there. So yeah. So just bear with me, my friends. Bear with me. All right. Okay, so Thomas is working on a comic book for an alternate Spider-Man. That's awesome. Milton says, "Oh, then I'd have to ask about a cover. Then there you go." JV5T, what do you charge for a commission like this? I think my prices are pretty reasonable. So, again, it also depends on the type of character. It depends on if it's like, for example, if you ask for a robot, it's a different price, right? If you ask for most detailed drawing ever, it's a different price. So, as opposed to that, if you had something in mind, message me, and I will get back to you with a quote. So, Penetier Bastardo gave me a super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. No comment, but through a super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Milton Agia Art would like to. We could talk. I definitely like to talk to you about an alternate cover for sure. Absolutely, for sure. For sure, guys. So, but again, thank you guys for all the support. It really does mean a lot to me. It means a lot to me and my family, for sure. I want to do like this. I want to do like this vortex at the bottom. You can't really see what I'm doing here, but let me zoom out a little bit. I'm just looking at the likeness again, guys. Maybe it's the eyebrow. It's a little off, guys. It's a little off. You know, I shouldn't have said I was doing her likeness. And then it would be like a pleasant surprise if it did look like her. But you know, guys, I am known for likenesses. I am known for doing these Marvel posters and stuff like that. So, something I offer, I will offer it properly. Okay, Russell, Russ Vegas Reptiles. I keep reading your names wrong. Working on 2 pieces now: 3D print Master Chief and Shadow Stormtrooper helmets. That's for a customer. That's awesome. Let's see here. JV says, "Will do, Kuya." Thank you, my friend. Pierre says, "I'm guessing this is a commission drawing." It is, my friend. Worst case is an abstract piece. There you go. Okay, so let me. I'm gonna zoom out for those of you watching on YouTube and all that stuff. Let me zoom out. So, we have the hand out here like this because I want some storm power here. We're gonna have a lot of power in this particular piece here. By the way, just give me 1 second because I'm not sure if they're watching right now. My friends Kenyatta and Rhonda. I'm not sure if they're watching, so I do want to send them the stream here. So just bear with me, my friends. Oh, how do I copy the stream here? There we go. Copy. And I'll send it through. So bear with me. So how's everyone doing tonight, my friends? How's everyone doing tonight? Okay, here you go. So I always like to ask where you guys are watching from. So if you want to, you could go ahead and and let me know where you're watching from, what time it is for you guys. Just bear with me here 1 second. One second here. All right. And some of you are actually already emailing me, so I appreciate that, guys. Sweet. So I do have a few more commissions and a cover I have to do next week. So, we'll get all this work done together, All right. So, Petitier says, sorry I have to use Google Translator to speak in this chat. Greetings, I love your art. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. And again, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. What language do you speak, my friend? I'd be interested to know. Let's see here. Caden Paris says WWE, a whole Canadian college. Oh, I'm not sure what that means, but but right now, see, this is how much I love you guys. I should be watching Saturday night's main event right now. I'm not. Maybe we should do a watch along, but I don't have regular cable here. We should have done a watch along, should have watched along. Tyler's watching over on TikTok. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Thomas is from Virginia. It's 8:25 in the p.m. right now. Same time as me. Slim Diddy J's from the boring state of Illinois. I don't think Illinois is that boring, my friend. 7:25 p.m. Loki Chima wants me to do Gambit next. We'll see. So I'm trying to think of what we're gonna do tomorrow. So tomorrow, actually, I did say that this morning I was supposed to do a color stream this morning, and I wasn't able to get to it. So tomorrow might be the color stream. But then the next day, I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna do that Super Friends piece, and then we're gonna do the next day. We're gonna do Marvel Rivals. So sorry, guys. I'm thinking. When I'm thinking, I get quiet, my friends. STC Eagle, how you doing, my friend? Milton's from Portugal. There you go. 1:30 in the morning in Portugal. JB50 is in Vancouver. Good afternoon, my friend. Las Vegas Reptile 7:25 for you. That's right. There you go. Marco Polo's in Saskatchewan. One of my favorite places to stay, by the way. Saskatchewan. In Regina. Saskatchewan. So wherever you are in the world right now, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Alpha Protoss from Texas. Commando's like, Storm is Marvel. I didn't know that. Really? I don't know. Vic's a regular here. Love you, bro. Thank you for being here today. There you go. There you go. Kenyatta's here. She's so excited. She says, that's your face. Yes, it worked. It worked. Rhonda, my apologies for spoiling it. I was not thinking yesterday, but so happy that you're excited for the piece. So hopefully I do it justice, okay? It's not done yet, so we'll see. You might not like me at the end of the stream, but I'm going to do my best. So. Okay, so we are going to get to the inks very shortly here. I think I am liking the pose here. It's not bad. And then we're going to go ahead and add. So as you see, we're not doing the mohawk though. We're doing like a more flowy hair. That's what we're going for now. Let's see here. STC Eagle says, I'm watching Pintera Studios, a.k.a. Beck on Twitch right now. She was asking if you would remember Beck. Of course I remember Beck. How could I forget Beck? Beck is one of the original viewers of this channel. She was one of the people that was with me every single day when we did the... sorry, I had my own voice in my ear for a second there. When we had the old virtual studio days, when I was putting together the Star Wars piece, it didn't matter what time of day. There was a whole bunch of you guys that were there every single day, streaming with me, hanging out with me. And Beck was one of those people, and she's a fantastic artist herself. And tell her I say congrats on all her success. Her artwork is amazing. So yeah, tell her I said hi too. Tell her I said hi. Milton asks, how did I break into the industry? I'm currently thinking about setting samples after I'm done with my current comic. Okay, so I went at a whole tirade a few streams ago on how I would try to break into the industry in 2025. But I would say your contacts are your friend here. So you want to send some samples, but the most important thing is who are you sending those samples to? So I would say try to become friends. You hear what I say there. I'm not saying try to contact. Become friends, okay? In this day and age of social media, become friends with, there's two types of people who could get you jobs in the comic book industry, okay? Number one, of course, is editors who actually do the final hiring. So I'm not telling you to contact, the editor-in-chiefs, like the editors of the books, okay? A lot of them are on social media. Find out who they are, contact them, and also writers. But what I would not do is the very first thing you say to these people when you message them and it goes, hi, my name is this, I'm an artist, hire me. Or look at my stuff, I want to be an artist. No, don't do that. Get to know them first. When they publish something online, if they do a, if they make a post, interact with it. Give your honest 2 cents about their post, okay? Do stuff like that. Get them to know who you are first. Because after that, if they're able to interact with you as a human being, as a person, later on, they might be willing to give you a chance to look at your stuff. Okay, so Kenyatta says, Rhonda says she's never getting rid of this video. I appreciated that, Rhonda. Hey, wait till I start singing. Then you will. There you go. Tyler says my brother-in-law, Rod. Yes, I know Rod. Yes, got a custom piece gifted from his wife. A blue Pontiac Firebird. I remember doing that very well. And I saw them in Calgary. I saw them in Calgary last year. It was wonderful seeing them again. Wonderful seeing them again, and wonderful people. So, yes, tell Rod I said hi next time you see him. For sure. For sure, there you go. Oh, boy. Visionworks from Texas, there you go. Would I ever do a piece to be used as a tattoo? Yes, I have done that before. I have done that before where someone requested I do a piece, and they turned it into a tattoo. That has happened before, so... Awesome. I got a list of emails of editors. I'm also friends with artists from DC and one image. That's a great start. Because, again, that's a mistake a lot of kids do. And they even do it on the YouTube side, right? People would come up to me. The first thing they say to me, hey, James, I'm a YouTuber too. Promote me. And I'm like, oh, well, good luck to you. But why would I promote you? And again, not to put down anybody, but think about it this way: there are companies that pay me a lot of money to promote their stuff, and you're essentially asking me to promote your stuff for free. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, I'm all about helping young artists get better. So you never know, but just think about it that way. Think about it that way, right? So. Let's see here. STC Eagle says, this is looking fantastic. I appreciate it. Logan says, looks awesome. Thank you. That's what I'll say over you. Awesome. So, looking good, says Bruno. All right. I'm going to talk about you, Bruno. There you go. You must get that a lot, my friend. You must get that a lot. So, let's go ahead and say that. Oh, Beck says hi to me. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Of course I remember Beck. How could I forget Beck? Yes. But she's an amazing artist, she is, and an amazing painter as well. Hyped for Fan 4 Stick. Well, I worked on Fan 4 Stick, so some of you guys don't know that. I actually worked on that movie, Fan 4 Stick. I have worked on that movie. Well, it was Fantastic Four, but they put the 4 in the middle, if you guys remember that. Do you remember that? So I actually worked on that movie. So yeah, I'm totally excited for Fantastic Four. We'll see. Hopefully it does well. I don't like seeing movies fail. Okay, so I think we've laid this out enough. I think we're good to go for the inks here. So let me just pull up some reference here. I'm gonna pull down the chat here so I could take a good look at you guys while I'm working here. So let's see here. Let's pull up some reference here. The reference I'm pulling up is like some statues and stuff. Beck is working on a skull right now, and yesterday was painting a human heart. Yes. Yeah, her paintings are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Sure. Okay. Here we go. That's great to hear. It's great to hear. All right. Now, one thing I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna do a like a whirlwind type thing, like a tornado. And of course, it's storms, so we have to have a lot of electricity going on and all that stuff. So we're going to do our best to include a lot of that. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Hi, Irish Potato. Good to see you. Talk about something you don't want on your resume. Are you talking about in comics or like in general, or like is there a specific job that you are talking about? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start inking this guy up, guys. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm actually gonna zoom in. Let's zoom in. Okay. Has anyone seen the Roger Corman version of Fantastic? Maybe I should draw that, guys. I'm going to do a poster for that. The Roger Corman version of Fantastic Four. Why not? People ask why, and I say, why not? So there you go. Good evening, Titan. Good to see you. All right. All right, so Okay, we're going to work on Rhonda's face here. Again, happy birthday, Rhonda. And I spent the first part of the stream apologizing for letting the cat out of the bag. But a very, very early birthday present for you, my friend. But thank you so much for watching my channel. I really do appreciate it. Both you and your husband. I really do appreciate you guys supporting me like this. It really means a lot to me. So, let's see here. Okay, take care, Melton. Yes, do message me, please do. Speaking of covers, I will be doing a cover live with you guys, maybe later this week. It's actually a very substantial one. I'm doing one for a comic, I believe it's called Astrobots. Astrobots, written by an older collaborator of mine, Mr. Simon Furman, who wrote a lot of Transformer stuff. So I'm going to be happily doing a cover for them, which I'm very excited about. I think I could say that. I think I mentioned that. So we're going to be doing that cover together, guys. We're going to do it live together. All right, okay? Now, most likely I will have to get the layout approved first before doing it live with you guys, but... but yeah, it will be a lot of fun because it is a very, very, very substantial cover. So I'm actually pretty excited to work on it. So, though that particular cover is going to take me a little bit longer than the 3 hours that I usually do with these streams. So yeah. Slim Diddy J says, "Do you ever sketch digitally? I'm trying to learn how, but the translation it's very hard." You know what I saw on a friend of mine shared with me online or on Instagram, or actually it was my daughter. She sent me this thing where it's like there's this app, or it's like a Bluetooth device that you put on top of your sketchbook, and then it automatically puts your drawing in the computer. And I was floored by it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Hi, you're back? Okay. I'm streaming. Thank you. It's my daughter there. There you go. Okay. Yeah, good night, STC Eagle. Have a good night. Hey there, Rebel Monkey 98. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, good night, Bruno. Good night. Okay, guys, so I will still be streaming again regular time tomorrow, my friends. So for those of you who are used to my regular morning streams, we will definitely do that tomorrow, okay, guys? So, okay, good night, Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Let's see here. So, Caden's going to give me the play-by-play. What's going on? Thank you, my friend. Since I'm not watching Saturday night's main event right now, Braun Breaker won and still is Intercontinental Championship. Still Intercontinental Champion. Was that the main event? That wasn't. It can't be the main event. It's only 8:43. But we'll see. I think Sheamus will win that. Will win that championship one of these days. We'll see. But anyway, let's see here. A drawing table. I'm actually not using a drawing table. I do have a drawing table in my basement, but I'm actually just using a regular flat table. Not recommended, guys. Not recommended. Do yourselves a favor. Save your back. And to be honest, I'm not sure why I'm using the the flat table like this. I do have a drawing table, but it's better if you could draw on an angle. If you guys watch John Romita Jr., his streams, and you see his drawings, like literally, like on a wall type thing. That's how he draws, right? So, OG Cheetah cosplay. Say, how's it going? It's going well, my friend. Good to see you. All right. They're just adding some details to the cheek here. So for those of you who just joined in, this is actually a commission drawing. And once again, a huge shout out to my friends Kenyatta and Rhonda. This is a present for Rhonda, and I let the cat out of the bag early. This is a birthday present for her. A very early birthday present, but a birthday present nonetheless, my friend. So happy birthday to you. So I'm going to do the lightning here like this. There you go. Let's see here. Thomas always draws on a flat table. That's right. It's harder than your neck and back. It is. It is. And especially if you're drawing as long as I have, guys. If you guys are young, save yourself. You won't feel it now, but you're probably gonna feel it like later down the line. So. Right. Easier to mount a camera on the flat table. Absolutely. And to be honest, that's why I do it. Now, not impossible. Like I have done angle tables and was able to mount the camera to it. So I'm not saying it's not possible. It is possible. But again, way easier if the table's flat. So, love you too, cool guy, 87. Love you too. Rhea Ripley retained her championship against Nia Jax, which was expected. Yeah, I'm very doubtful any title's going to change hands at Saturday Night's main event. That's why I don't feel like I'm missing anything really. What would you recommend for an artist recovering from a stroke to get back into drawing? That's a very interesting question. I'm definitely not a doctor, my friend. If that's something that happened to you, my heart goes out to you, my friend. And let's hope you're able to get back into drawing. That's really hard to say, my friend. I have no idea. For anyone who wants to draw, I always say, if you're trying to get back into drawing, no matter the situation, it's always easier if you start out drawing something you like. Definitely do something you like to start off. Don't just start off trying to learn all these new things unless that really excites you. Just start off by doing things you love to do. And that will get the wheels turning. That would get that muscle memory going. And then you could go from there, So let's see here. Have you ever used a drawing tablet for digital drawings? Now, I don't do full digital drawings, Barry. As you saw, Barry. Yeah, Barry's your last name, Derek. As you saw before, or if you've seen some on my streams, I do digital coloring, but I don't do full drawings digitally. So what I'm doing here right now with Rhonda here, you wouldn't see me do this on the computer. Now, it is one of those things where the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. Okay, so I'm sure that if I spent a good year just drawing digitally, I would definitely get more comfortable with it, and I wouldn't be so adverse to it. Like I do have a Cintiq, guys. I do have a Cintiq. It's sitting downstairs in my basement. To be honest, I'm not sure why I don't use it. It's there. But sometimes I just want something fast and quick, so I use my my Huion tablet because it's easy to bring it around. So Chris Hawk says duct tape and a selfie stick. Now you're talking. DIY. Michael says, this is great. I rarely catch you live. Always enjoyed to watch you ink. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. And that's one thing about streaming at this time. I know there are a lot of you that don't get the chance to watch me stream so early in the morning. I do hope that you are able to catch the replay, though I do understand it's a different experience. Because live, especially, amount of people watching, for sure I'm probably going to respond to what you're asking here. So it's a good time to talk to me for sure. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase's at Saturday Night main event with Dory Funk Jr. Hacksaw Jim Duggan's also there. Ho! That was his saying back in the 80s. Ho! Let's see here. Rebel Monkey says, I also want to tell you that I'm aspiring comic artist right now who's copying realism at the moment to get enough experience for myself. The artists that I'm learning from are John and Sal Buscema. That's awesome. Sal Buscema, or John Buscema. Did he do there are the Marvel How to Draw Comics the Marvel way, if I'm not mistaken? Right? Think so? Yeah. James, FYI, Ron is a pretty good artist as well. That's great to hear. Are you part of the Discord, Kenyatta? If you are, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. If you want to post some of our artwork there in the Discord, I'd love to see it. Even share it possibly, for sure. There you go. Hello, ALOS. Good to see you. Let's see here. You should draw Superman the movie as if you made the poster in a Marvel style, Sworn Artist says. I put that in a poll. And it lost. It lost big to Batman Beyond. So again, that doesn't mean it won't win later on. So maybe I'll put that in a poll again later on. But that actually surprised me that Batman Beyond won. Well, Batman Beyond has a lot of fans, so. Okay. Here. Watching your stream with your 5-year-old? Well, hello, Titan413's 5-year-old. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. So right now I'm just going ahead and inking up the general shape of everything right now. Just using the brush pen. I've heard of Patreon, but not Discord. Okay. Well, I'll ask you to explain what that is and how it works. Okay, so maybe I'll show you a little tutorial about it later on. But just thinking about it like a message board. A message board where everyone will come together. And, you can even have like group chats and stuff like that. I probably won't be doing any of that type of stuff, but think of it more like a more modern message board. So let's see here. My wife had to watch part of the stream as we were in the car. So 2 for 1. There you go. MJW34 says, "Hi James, how would you know your art is good enough to make a living?" Well, to be frank, when somebody hires you. It's hard to say. You don't know until you actually put your artwork out there, because you could think your art is good enough. People might even tell you your art is good enough, but you won't know until it's actually out there and actually earning a living. Okay? So it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. Like, the best thing you could do, it depends what kind of artist you want to be too. Like, do you want to be a concept artist? Do you want to be a comic book artist? Like, what kind of art do you want to do? Okay, so that plays a huge factor as well. Because a good comic artist does not make a good concept artist. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Just because you could draw comics really well doesn't mean you could do concept design. So, how do I find the Discord? Just go ahead. There's a link in the description there, Kenyatta. There's a link there. You could go there, and you will have to make an account. Okay? And then there should be instruction on how to go ahead and join it. And then you can post in the various forums that I have over there. Again, one of those things I really need to update, guys, is those forums in the Discord. So. Let's see here. David the Lost says, hi. Hi, my friend. Iman verse 2 says, Storm. It is Storm. That's correct. This is my friend Rhonda as Storm. So there you go. Loki says, where can we buy those pens? So this is a Pigma MB. It's a Sakura product. I mentioned it before, guys, that Sakura was a sponsor of this channel before. Not anymore, but I still definitely use all of their products. So you can find them in Michael's for the most. All local art stores will have these pens. The only thing they don't have is my absolute favorite pen, marker. This one here. This is hard to find. These ones by themselves. You can buy a pack of 4 of this with a blue, a white, and a red. They sell that pack, but they don't sell these individually. That's what makes me upset. So. Okay, I'm going to zoom out here, guys. Zoom out. Okay. Caden's trying to learn how to draw wrestlers. I showed you a few drawings like the Dudley Boys and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat on the Discord. It's awesome. And again, guys, that's one of those things. Draw what you love. Draw what you love. If you love wrestling, draw wrestling. If you like certain Netflix shows, draw those Netflix shows. It's a lot of fun, you know. It's a lot of fun doing that type of thing. So let me ask my friend Kenyatta, what kind of things does Rhonda like to draw? What kind of style of art does she do? Okay. Hello, James. Kendra says, Sensei, call me Sensei. Hello. I love the drawing, the Marvel Heroes, Marvel, and I love drawing the Moon Knight. Drawing Moon Knight, awesome. Ojachita says, I remember taking my artwork to Fan Expo in Toronto, showing it off to Marvel and DC booths. Never got the nod. My work was always too intense. LOL. There you go. Well, I will say, did they give you feedback at least? Because most of the time they will give you some feedback. Am I correct? Right? So the best thing you could do, because even for me, my friends, like even for me, it took me a while before I got my first job in Marvel. It took me a few years. And I've been talking for years. And for years, it wasn't like, oh, you need to improve these things. It was more like, okay, you're good, but we just need to find the right project for you. And it took like 2 years before I finally got a project. So I would recommend, if any of you are lucky enough to get any sort of critique from Marvel or DC or an editor at Marvel or DC, what if I would do if I were you is I would make a whole new set of samples, making sure that you did what they told you to do with your art, okay? And then be willing to show that later on, you know? She does eyes very well and faces. That's amazing, for sure. Hardest things to do. Absolutely, the hardest things to do, drawing eyes and faces. Hey, Aiden, good to see you. What do you like to use most pens, inking, lining? Lining brush pens or black markers? Depends on my mood. Depends what I'm trying to get done. Depends on how much time I have. It's a whole bunch of factors there. You can think about this. One thing I like about the brush pen is that I can get a variety of lines with it. So there's more energy lines, so I can do like the swooping line here, and it will get thicker and thinner at the same time. And you can't really do that with a marker, because with the marker, it's usually like one single width. But to be honest, guys, just as long as it's working, that's the most important for me. So, Ada says, you're so good. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. There you go. Rebel says, I left 2 messages that I didn't stumble upon. I apologize, my friend. Okay, so anyway, we need to get back to the storm here. Let's get going, guys. So there are some details here. Like I've been looking at some of the statues, like the XM Studio statue. And XM Studio statues has some very, very interesting details that I might try to incorporate in the storm here. So. All right. It's coming along, guys. It's coming along. Still ways to go. Ways to go here. Let's see here. I always got the feedback and worked on dialing the intensity down. My coloring was always on point, but always lacking details. I tried to get back into it by building up my confidence by coloring. Okay. Did they say anything about specializing? That's my question to you, because it sounds like you're fully doing all of your work, right? So do you specialize in just pencils and inks, or you're like the whole package, like you do everything: pencils, inks, colors, and all that stuff? Kenyatta says, James, you make everything you do look so effortless. I appreciate that. So what does give you problems, or what is hard for you to draw? That's a great question. Proportions, I think. That's always one big thing I struggle with. Sometimes you'll see me, even when I draw my big muscular men, You guys know I like drawing that type of stuff, like Hulk style. Man, sometimes the proportions can get out of whack a little bit, especially if I'm in a time crunch. I can see the proportions get out of whack. So proportions is definitely one of those things that I feel I could do better on. Um, and number one, I won't say number one, but one thing for sure is storytelling. My storytelling could get a lot better. I think that's one of the biggest aspects about comic art that I wasn't the best at, for sure. I needed to do more or work on more was my storytelling ability when it came to comics. So I say those would be the main things. I think if anything improved, I was mentioning yesterday that I felt that I draw this similar or very close to how I drew back when I started comics almost 20 years ago. Forgive me, 25 years ago. But one thing that I definitely did improve on was doing likenesses. And again, I'm not like the likeness king or anything like that, but I could never do it before. And then now I'm passable at it. Enough where I could still get work. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So that makes me better than Jim Lee. No. Let's back up there a little bit, my friend Richard. No, definitely not as good as my friend. I wish he was my friend, as my idol, Mr. Jim Lee. But that is high praise, though, my friend. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's not true, but I appreciate it nonetheless. There you go. Kiwi hates drawing backgrounds. Well, you know what, Kiwi? I mentioned this before. I took technical illustration in college. And again, I mentioned that story before, why I ended up taking that particular course. But one of the benefits was when I got out, I could draw, drawing technical things really well. I could draw buildings. I understood perspective amazingly well, to the point where I enjoyed it. I enjoyed drawing all of those things. Problem was I couldn't draw humans as well. But again, one thing led to another that got me to start drawing Transformers at the time. So there you go. Average Sebs says, long time since I saw you, man. You good? I'm good. I'm good, my friend. X Banger says, tips for female hair. That's a tough one. Like even me. Again, we were talking about what I struggle with. I do think hair is one of those things where, because it's best to draw them in clumps. And the detail comes when, depending on the light and where the light is. But even then, it's kind of a struggle. Where do I add all the detail? What's the overall shape? How do I feel like it's still attached to this person's head? All of that kind of matters. So. Okay, so Rebel Monkey 98 has all his favorite artists. That's awesome. Some of yours is some of mine as well. There you go. My teacher has covenantly one of your Transformers comic art I did. Oh, really? Which one? Which one, my friend? Do you have it? Do you know which one it was? Was it something from my Dreamwave or IDW days? So, Aiden did a drawing. Awesome. There you go. I try to do everything yourself. Thank you for your input. Awesome, man. Because, I would just say that, to get a job at Marvel and DC, Like, sometimes it's easier if you specialize, like just line art. Not, again, not saying that there aren't people that do get in doing all of it. Some do. Some definitely do, for sure. So, again, just keep doing more samples, my friend. Keep at it. And make sure that whatever notes that they gave you about bringing down the intensity or suggestions they have to do that you follow. Okay? Also, show that you can handle any sort of subject, you know? Show them you can handle teams. So you can handle single character. Show you can make a story where people are emotionally invested. Like a love story. Like show emotion, that your characters show emotion. Or is your character sad, or is it happy, or, you know? And that you're conveying that stuff. Like, all of that stuff is important, you know? Can you do those type of things? So. Average Sub says, are you streaming somewhere else besides Instagram? Yes, I am. I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitch, X as well, and Facebook. So, Kenyatta, just register to the Discord, and we'll definitely be in there sharing with everybody. Oh, fantastic. We'd love to look at your stuff, my friend. Excited. Whoops. There you go. I've taken your advice on board and now working on a panel a day. That's awesome. That's great. It's been forcing me to draw backgrounds. That's a good thing. It is a good thing. It says, I'm your favorite. I appreciate it, friend. Fun times, my friends. Fun times. Let's see if we got to zoom in because we're going to add some detail to this. So. It's 9:12, my friends. All right. Oh, okay. Thank you, Average Sub. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that. Hey, James, were you the type of artist who did a ton of studies to learn how to draw, or did you learn through doing a bunch of projects? Both. Both were invaluable to me. I think, like, I learned a lot. I'm not going to lie. I did learn a lot at school. I did. Especially when it came to things like perspective and all of that. And that definitely helped me in my career. But then again, being in the workforce helped me in my career as well. I didn't really learn Photoshop till I started working in film. Like, I knew it enough. I tried doing some digital coloring and stuff like that, but definitely wasn't the best at it. So, because you pick up tricks and tips along the way, and then sometimes the fastest way to learn is if you're beside somebody who actually knows what they're doing at the same time. So that definitely helped working in the industry. I learned a lot about using all these different programs, and added on to the the knowledge. So, which was my favorite comic to work on? Let's see here. I would say, um, I'm gonna go Birds of Prey. It was nice. You know, my editor was really good to me there. Hulk Destruction was really good. And Kiwi threw in a super chat. Thank you so much. Thoughts on using 3D models with composition? I had no issues whatsoever with somebody using 3D models. I don't think that's cheating in any way. Of course, moreover, if you make the models yourself, but you know, I know there's a lot of free models out there that could help. But you know, it's like using a tool, right? If you're familiar with a tool, like I personally would have no problem with somebody doing that, you know. So, and you know, doing things like building, like it helps with perspective. It can. So. Chris has a wooden art model for posing to get light and proportions right. Absolutely. Those are always nice. Those are nice tools to have. So, Kaden really likes the drawing so far. I appreciate it. My mom says I have the look of a baseball player. Right? I'd love to have the salary of a baseball player. I'll tell you that much. Even if I'm supposed to make connections, why is it so hard for people to respond back? I need some gel on that, please, or help on that. There you go. Well, let's be honest. Like at the end of the day, you know, people are busy. You know, and sometimes we're like, you know, why aren't they responding back? But people have lives, and to be honest, we're the last ones they think about. You know, when we comment on their stuff. We're the last ones they think about. They're thinking about other things, right? Like especially like if you really want like an artist's help, and like unless they're like a really genuine person in terms of like they really want to help others and all that stuff. That's what they live for. That's what they like doing. You know. Most guys will just wait till they have time. Like you're lower on their priority, to be honest. You are, right? Unless you have something to offer them. Like, are you only contacting them because you want them to correct your work and stuff like that? And that's it? You know what I mean? What can you offer them to do that? And it's not necessarily money or anything like that. It's more like, why would they help you? You know what I mean? Why would they respond to you? That's another question. Why? Well, so what you know, what would cause a person to actually go back and actually hit reply and answer back? You think about that, okay? Think about that. Are you giving them some sound advice? Did you say something profound? Or did all you say was, I agree? You know what I mean? Like people are busy, like, and especially people that we admire. For the most part, they are busy, very busy people. They're very busy people, and they do their best to try to respond to everybody. But at the same time, you know, they're not going to get to everybody right away. You know, and that's the hard part. Like even for me, any of you try to get a response from me on social media, it's tough. The best way to talk to me is here, to be honest, because I don't like dead air. I don't like just nothing going on while I'm drawing. So I do love talking to you guys. I do. Right on here. So that's what I would say. That's why. That's why. Yes, I want a critique on your work, but but remember, when somebody gives you a critique on your work, you're asking them for a lot of their time to critique your work. Okay? You're asking them for their time to critique your work. Okay? So again, like unless they're extremely genuine, like if they love helping others, and then there are some who do. There are definitely some who do. I would say like a guy like Brett Booth. Brett Booth always responds. It always responds. You want some good feedback? Go to Brett Booth. Because also, to be honest, a lot of these guys too, when you ask them for their help, sometimes they're looking for a job too. They're looking for work too. So you got to ask yourself, what can you offer these people to give you their time? And you just saying, I want to get better at this, sometimes that's not enough. Not enough because they're busy. They got stuff to do, They're busy, Again, ask anyone who tries to talk to me on social media. I hardly respond because I got stuff to do. I got other things to do. Again, it's not personal. It's definitely not personal for sure. But if they're not getting anything out of that, well, I'll call it a deal. But if they're not going to get anything out of it, then you're kind of lower on their priority list. You know what I mean? So that's why. That's why. Again, I'm not saying this to put you down or anything. I'm just telling you how it is. That's what's happening there. Thomas says, love these live streams. I appreciate that, Thomas. Where I give you the solid truth. Nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth, guys. That's what this channel is all about. Even nothing but the truth. There you go. That's right. Have you ever drawn yourself in your art? I have. I'm trying to think if I've done anything that you guys would have seen. Like, you have those guys who like to put little Easter eggs in comics and stuff like that. I'm trying to think if I've done anything like that. I don't remember. I'll be honest, I don't remember. So. Knuckle Sandwich, good to see you, brother. Coming along nice. Thank you, my friend. I am sending all of these at the same time, my friend, on Monday, okay? Yeah, I got the envelopes ready to go. Knuckle Sandwich, ready to go, and I think I'm able to send that little extra thing for you as well. So. Let's see here. Where do you look up any tricks or tips to improve, and where? Again, tons of resources online, my friend. Tons. Even more so today. Even more so today than even a few years ago, because now everybody and their mother is trying to be an influencer now. So it's so easy to find professionals out there who have content that you could follow and use to try to get better, right? So it all depends what you want to do. And let me ask you this, Derek, since you asked, is there something specifically that you want to improve? If you want like overall drawing skills, like a guy like Proco, the guy is amazing. and he has so much amazing content on his channel. You know. So. Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu went to a DQ because Jacob Fatu thrown the referee out of the ring. And he'd use the chair to beat up everyone. Wow. See, that I'd like to see. I saw a YouTube short from 2 years ago where someone drew you. They did a really good job. I think I've seen that one. There are a bunch of people who have drawn me before, and I'm really appreciative of it. Like some of you actually just saw recently too. I feel bad because they drew it like years ago, and then I finally commented, "Hey man, thanks. This looks great." Like 3 years later. 3 years later. Chris asked, "Have I done Mortal Kombat yet?" I did once. I did once on this channel before, so. There you go. Oh, I'm hunting the auction sites for an original panel Jim Lee put next to your pieces. Well, awesome. I'm telling you, that's like 10 times the price of the pieces I sold you. Oh, there you go. Oh, no worries. Tor is Aragon. Tor is Aragon. There you go. Hello, Enzo Medina. Good to see you. Like Larry says, hopefully I get better at art just like you. Well, I'll tell you, my friend, you keep working hard every single day, you're going to be way better than me. Yeah, you might already be way better than me, for all I know, my friend. So guys, like, I'm like the bare minimum. You should try to get better than me. Okay? I'm the minimum. Okay? And I know you can. All of you can achieve that, right? With hard work and dedication. I think all of you can get way better than I am right now. Okay? Let's see here. Show me how to tell me how to show hero powers in customers. I need to think about that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like Larry says, I read that one already. Thank you, Larry. And let's see here. Chris says the next exhibition will be Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Awesome, man. That would be fun. So once again, guys, if you are just joining the stream, this is a commission for my good friends Kenyatta and for his wife Rhonda, who are here right now. They're watching right now. I'm not sure if they're still watching. I've been taking my sweet time on this one. But yeah, a lot of fun to do. This is for Rhonda's birthday, so a huge happy early birthday to you, Rhonda. Hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing. Oh, costume. Costume, that's what you mean. Okay. Costume. What was that question again? Action gamer. How do you show superpowers in costume? Well, it depends what the power is. Like, Storm's pretty easy because it's like, it's just like electricity and stuff like that. So, I'm not sure. It depends. I know that didn't answer your question at all, but just trying to avoid it. I'm not sure how I would answer that question, my friend. Kind of confused. There you go. Nice upgrade to the outfit. I appreciate it. Kevin Owens brought Bret Hart glasses. That's hilarious. James, nice try being modest, but everyone knows you're one of the best artists on you. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so. Alrighty, guys. So still a bunch to do here, guys. And when I'm done this, guys, I'll also show you the commission that we did yesterday. Because that is completed. I finished that this morning, like early morning today. And my friend was very, very happy with it. So I'll be happy to show you that because we started that yesterday. Well, I'll show you guys that one as well. So just trying to work on this hair here, so it feels like it needs more like volume here. I'll take a little bit of thicker pen here, like a 12. It's roughly around the same width as this. Let's see here. The brain busters are there. So again, guys, the reason I'm not putting too much details in this hand is because we're going to have some like electricity and stuff flowing out of this afterwards. So these are the type of commissions you'll see me do at conventions, guys. Though, doing it like this in this setting here, I am putting actually a tiny bit more time into it. Usually I give myself like depending what it is. If it's a single character, usually in black and white, I usually could kind of do a really good one in about an hour and a bit. One more question. How is storytelling and character design? I was struggling with that. Well, it's one of those things where you got to learn about the character itself, right? Where does this character come from? What's his background? Did he have any previous jobs? Stuff like that. Like all that could determine what the costume detail would be. Like, just give you an example. Like, if they were like a former firefighter, okay, maybe their costume would have something to do that was reminiscent of a firefighter's, but still super heroic at the same time, right? Like all the little things like that. That's a lot of hair. Do you know what happens to a toad when it's hit by lightning? Thomas Hart says. Same thing that happens to everything else. You stopped by Gotham Collectibles today. Not today, Toochby. Do you go there? It's called Gotham Central. That is the name of the comic book shop. My friend Carlos owns the place. And everybody loves that place. One of the best shops in the Toronto area, for sure. Geeky says that Cynthia Erivo is Storm. No, it's my friend Rhonda. My friend Rhonda is Storm. Okay. Daniel Williams says, love your style. Watching on Facebook. Thank you so much. What time are you going to be on YouTube tomorrow? Early, my friends. Early. It's already 9:30. So we will be wrapping up soon. We are getting there. We are getting to almost the finish line here. Like, there is a good chance we are going to finish this in stream, guys, today. Or, I just want to take a break from it mentally, and then so I can take a look at it later. So let's see here. Am I ready for Daredevil Born Again on March 4th? Can't wait. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Jade Cargill would be perfect for playing Storm. I actually agree with that. She would make a great Storm. Fantastic Storm. I don't know if she could act, though. All right. So one thing I did want to add here, guys, before we do the effects, is I do want to, and let me just add a little bit of extra detail here. Actually, let me also erase the pencil lines. Sometimes, guys, if you don't erase the pencil lines right away, sometimes your eyes get, a little confused of what's going on. So. Okay, Aiden has to work tomorrow. Well, don't worry, Aiden. If you miss tomorrow's stream, I'm doing it every day. So you'll get your chance to hang out with me again. Promise. Yep, next Saturday is the Royal Rumble. So excited for the Royal Rumble. I'm doing a little Royal Rumble party at my place on that day. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Royal Rumble is one of those events where, once you explain the rules to even a non-wrestling fan, anyone can get into it. That's what I noticed. So the easier ones to watch, like entirely. Halle Berry will always be Storm. Yeah, didn't they, I know Cynthia Erivo wanted to play Storm, but I heard that they are eyeing a different actress for it. I think that just came out recently, right? All right. Okay, let's get to some effects, guys. We're going to get to some effects here. Yeah, everyone's pumped about the Royal Rumble, for sure. Chris is going to watch it at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's a good place to watch it, too. Get yourself some wings. Okay, so trying to think the best way to handle this, guys, okay? As we do the background here. Again, we're just doing a very, we're doing a background that's very effects heavy for the storm. So the first thing I like to do is add a little frame to it. Okay, we're gonna add a little frame. Could go higher. Just like that. Something like that. Something like that. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm going to go a little bit higher. Let's see here. Now I want chicken. That's right, Thomas. I want chicken too. You guys maybe want some chicken. I could go for some wings right now. So yeah, I just decided to make this a tiny bit higher. Okay, it's something like that. Okay. Randy says, I love the drawing, just not the biggest fan of the fan cast. I'm not fan casting here. This is actually a real person that I'm drawing as Storm. That's why. So it's not a fan cast. It's not a celebrity. Okay, so there you go. This is actually my friend Rhonda. That's who I'm drawing here as Storm. So. Okay, you guys ready? We're gonna add some effects here. Let's add some effects here. And then, just going to be very selective where I add this stuff, guys. Something like that. Okay, something like that. Okay. Don't worry, guys. There's a method to the madness. There's a method to the madness here. I hear Colonel Sanders calling. Oh boy, well, you better answer the phone. Colonel Sanders is calling. You don't leave that man unread. Hi, Dennis from Brazil. Good to see you. Chronicles of Vish says, you are without a doubt my biggest inspiration and part of the reason why I continued art after high school. Well, thank you for so much, my friend. Okay. I think this is where we're going to run out of this marker, guys, by the way. Okay. Hey, man. Hey, Kiraji. Good to see you. Did they confirm the new Storm actress? No, I think there is a rumor, and it's not Cynthia Erivo. It's another actress that they're looking at, from what I understand. Or what I remember. I could be 100% wrong, too, guys. You guys can let me know. Backup marker time. All right. Did you ever do the style where everything is black and white except for one color item? I've done that for like one print. I think I did that for a Thanos print. But I think those kind of things look cool. Have you guys seen those colors where, or covers? And I think a guy that I've interviewed before, John Tyler Christopher, he does this, where he'll draw the character, but if there's a specific color that's a theme, he won't add any detail to it, so it'll just be the pure color. So I'm not sure if you guys understand what I'm saying there, but if you look up John Tyler Christopher cover, I think you'll see what the style that I'm referring to. Okay, we're going to turn this upside down, guys. This will be a little easier for me. BTAS for Life says, my favorite Storm is still Halle Berry. There you go. Let's see here. Kalyan Yoti Official. So, sir, will you be drawing all the characters from Naruto? If I do, not anytime soon, but again, definitely not the first time someone requested I do something similar to that. So you never know. We'll see. Okay, thank you for the update, Caden. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So we'll go ahead and ink this in, and then we're going to add a little bit of effects, guys, and then I'll just take a one quick look at it, and I think then we're going to call it a stream because we're almost done. Okay, I think we're getting there, guys. We are getting there. So, gonna do a couple of effects things here before we call it a stream. And hopefully you guys are enjoying that, my friend. I wasn't expecting a background while you're amazing, and thank you for doing this for us. No problem. I don't consider this a background. This is more like just some extra. Like I always at least black out the background. Like, cause for me, it feels a lot more finished. Now, if you tell me to draw a building or something like that, that's different. I wouldn't be doing anything like that. But to do something like this, it's not bad. It's not bad. So. There you go. Are you excited for the new Superman movie? I am. I'm excited just to see. You know? Again, not the biggest fan of the suit, I will admit. But again, the trailer gave us all the feels. Or it gave me all the feels anyway. So. There you go. So something like that. Let's see here. Okay. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Just add just a few more little details here. Oop, I forgot to ink this other side here. Oh, and it's 10 o'clock already, guys. But that's okay, because I think we are winding down here. Almost there. And then I am going to put my signature right in here. Okay. All right, my friends. I think we are good. I think we're good. So there you go. I think we're good. We're good, my friends. Gunther retained. Yeah, I didn't think any titles would change hands at Saturday Night's Main Event. That's why I didn't even bother. So, my friends, I think that is it for this particular commission here. Kenyatta's watching. I hope this is to your liking, my friend. But this is where we're at. That is it, my friend. That is it. Now, maybe I'll come back tomorrow and just take a quick look and decide if there's anything else I need to add. Because sometimes, the next day, you take a look at something and you're like, okay, I could have added this, and that to it. But for the most part, this was a ton of fun to do. So thank you so much. Kason, the artist, has been watching for 8 years. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Claudio loves it. Derek says, awesome. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much. Signature says, box office artist master of the universe drawer of fate. That would take a lot of space if I actually did that. Kenyatta loves it. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. I'm glad you love it. So before we go, this is for our friend Rhonda's birthday. And if Rhonda and Kenyatta knows what we do on this channel, what we like to do before we end today's stream is make sure a whole bunch of people unsubscribe. But we are going to do this for Rhonda. Why don't we all sing it together? You guys ready? Let's sing this together for our friend Rhonda. You guys ready? You guys ready? Let's sing for Rhonda, guys. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rhonda. Everybody. Happy birthday to you. Oh boy, happy birthday, Rhonda. Happy birthday, Rhonda. All the best to you. Thank you again so much to Kenyatta and Rhonda. Hopefully you will get this next week. I will be shipping this out first thing on Monday. And thank you again for letting me do this for you. It was quite the experience. And I thought this was a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun, and hopefully you enjoyed that as well. And thank you to all of you for joining in on the stream. Again, this is not my normal streaming time. As much as I would love for this to be my normal streaming time, I'm just very busy. Rhonda's in tears. She loves it. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate it. So, again, this is not my normal time of streaming. I stream every morning between 5:30 a.m. and 8 a.m. in the morning. I know that's early for some of you, but if you want to catch the stream later on, join the Discord, guys. I know a lot of you guys like to draw. A lot of you guys like to draw during the stream. If you drew during today's stream, I would like to see it. Make sure you post it in the Discord. Be a part of the community of artists. We're all going to try to improve every single day together. And just like Kenyatta, if you are interested in getting a commission done by me, go check out my website, jamesraysmedia.com. Go to contact, and there you could request a commission from me, and I'll get back to you whatever you would like me to do. Kenyatta says, Rhonda says, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. today. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. And whatever you're watching right now, please do hit that like button, the share button, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. And my name is James. I am the box office artist. I'm here to keep drawing. Oh, before we go, you high five right here. High five. Don't forget the high fives. High five right here. High five right here on Instagram. High five right here. And my name is James. I am the box office artist. I'm here to keep drawing. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night.